From Studio 113 in Walson Hall, this is MBC News.
Hi, and welcome to MBC News. I'm Alyssa Kratz.
And I'm Kat Haverkamp. So Alyssa, this is your first year here at Muhlenberg. How are you liking everything so far?
It's going good. I'm meeting a lot of new people. My classes are going great. It's a big change, but I like it. So how is your senior year going so far?
It's good, very different. I was abroad last semester, so coming back is a bit of a change, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Very glad to be back. So why don't you tell us what's going on this week?
Okay. The Homecoming Pep Rally will be held Thursday, September 19th at 9 p.m. in Memorial Hall. The Homecoming Dance, sponsored by the class of 2016, will follow on Friday night from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. The dance will be held in the white event tent located near the basketball courts outside of the Life Sports Center. The dance will have a neon theme, so dress in your brightest colors. Also this Friday, there will be a film screening of The Obsession, a feature film by visiting screenwriting instructor Spencer Snigg. The event will take place in Trumbauer 130 at 5 p.m. Popcorn and drinks will be available, and Professor Snigg will hold a discussion based on the film after the screening. The Muhlenberg volleyball team will be selling tank tops for $16 each to help you show off your Berg pride. You can pay with cash, check, or Berg bucks. Tank tops will be sold in Seegers Union from 11:30 to 1:30 on Wednesday, September 18th until Friday, September 20th. All profits benefit the Muhlenberg volleyball team trip to Tennessee. The demand for college financial aid is rapidly growing nationwide. In an effort to help close the quickly rising gap that may prevent prospective students from pursuing a college degree, Muhlenberg has committed $10 million this past week in order to help launch the one-to-one Muhlenberg Scholarship Match Challenge. By doing so, the college has created a matching incentive for donors to establish endowed scholarships. With this newly instated program, new outright gifts or multi-year financial pledges of $25,000 or more are eligible to be matched one-to-one by college funds reserved for this purpose until the $10 million is committed. On Tuesday, September 24th, Media and Communications Visiting Honor Scholar Dr. Ellen Seiter will present a talk entitled The Future of TV. The lecture will be held at the Miller Forum in Moyer Hall and will begin at 7 o'clock. The Scott Shirk Surround Sound Arts exhibit continues in the Martin Art Gallery until Saturday, September 28th. The exhibit is free and open to the public Tuesdays through Saturdays from noon to 8 p.m. On Tuesday, September 10th, the Center for Ethics held a campus panel event entitled How Should We Talk About Sex at Muhlenberg? The panel was part of the Center for Ethics 2013 to 2014 Sex, Ethics, and Pleasure Politics series and featured President Randy Helm, Director of Athletics Corey Goff, Director of Multicultural Life Ryben Riley Casey, Junior Mel Ferrara, and Professor of Psychology Alan Teelvate. The highly talked about event had the Muhlenberg campus quite a buzz during this past week. If you were unable to attend the panel, it is now available to view on the Center for Ethics website. If you haven't already, don't forget to sign up for the campus-wide emergency notification system, especially if you are a first-year student. It only takes 30 seconds and will keep you informed on campus emergencies throughout the school year. If you are having trouble signing up, contact the Student Help Desk at extension 3375 or the Faculty and Staff Help Desk at extension 3566. In national news this week, on Monday, September 16th, a tragic mass shooting occurred at the Washington Navy Yard in Washington, D.C., leaving 13 people dead, including the shooter himself. Aaron Alexis, age 34 of Fort Worth, Texas, was the sole shooter of the horrific act. At 8:20 in the morning, Alexis entered the Naval Sea Systems Command Headquarters building and proceeded to open fire into the building's cafeteria. The shooter's alleged motive has yet to be released. The mass shooting is the third in the U.S. in just a little over a year. On Wednesday, September 18th, Apple released its highly anticipated iOS 7 software for free download to the public. The software features a variety of new updates, which include a newly redesigned interface and an iTunes radio, among others. That's all for this week's news. Now, here's Kat with the sports.
Thanks, Alyssa. In field hockey this week, the Mules picked up their first win of the season with a 5-1 decision over Kings in their home opener. This was their first home game after touring Europe over the summer and playing the first 2 games of the season away, so it was certainly a good welcome home. Sophomore Bridget McNally had a remarkable night, scoring the first 2 goals of her career as well as her first assist. On Friday the 13th, luck remained on the side of the Lady Mules. The Mules came back from an early hole to post a 3-1 victory over McDaniel in the first Centennial Conference contest of the season. Men's golf participated in its first tournament of the year, finishing in 13th place. While the team on a whole did not have too stellar a day, senior Christopher Lucarelli shot a 1 under par 71, winning the tournament. He is the first mule to earn medalist honors since Zachary Oyer won the Messiah Classic in the fall of 2009. His score of 71 beat his previous collegiate best by 3 strokes. Meanwhile, the Muhlenberg women's golf team began its 2013-14 season by finishing 6th out of 8 complete teams at the Dickinson Invitational yesterday. The Mules team score of 409 was just 3 strokes off their best from last year. The Muhlenberg football team tried unsuccessfully to come back from 2 14-point fourth quarter deficits and dropped its Centennial Conference opener, 28-21. The Mules took a 7-6 lead into the locker room at halftime, but trailed 21-7 early in the fourth quarter. Freshman Nick Palladino, who came on in relief in the third quarter, brought Muhlenberg to within a score by throwing a 54-yard touchdown pass to junior Cody Geyer with 12 minutes and 17 seconds to play. Palladino passed for 85 yards and was also the Mules' top rusher with 41 yards on 8 carries. The defense stopped the Diplomats on 3 plays following the long pass, and the Mules took over near midfield, but Palladino's 4th down pass was batted away. 3 plays later, F&M scored to go up 28-14. Muhlenberg responded with its longest drive of the day, going 65 yards in 13 plays to close to within a touchdown again on Palladino's 6-yard run with 4 minutes and 23 seconds left. After another F&M 3-and-out, the Mules gained possession on their own 32 with 2 minutes and 35 on the clock, but could not get a first down. The Diplomats took over on downs and ran out the clock. The Muhlenberg volleyball team got their Centennial Conference season off to a flying start, earning a victory at McDaniel in their Centennial Conference opener. Volleyball's sweep of the Green Terror was part of a 2-0 day in which the Mules also posted a 3-0 win over Goucher. Sophomore Sarah Wymuller led the way in the McDaniels match, producing a team-high 10 kills and 3 blocks as Muhlenberg took the first 2 sets by a score of 25-15 before edging the Green Terror 25-23 in the third. Sophomore Joanne Josephson turned in a solid all-around performance with 9 kills in only 13 attempts, 3 digs and 3 blocks in the opener. The passing of sophomore Vanessa Pulis and junior Nikki Dixon enabled Muhlenberg to hit an astounding .326 with only 8 attack errors. Muhlenberg and Lebanon Valley met for the first time in women's soccer, and the teams played to a scoreless draw. The shutout was the 4th straight for the Muhlenberg, one short for the Mules, one short of the school record they set in 1999 and tied last year. Muhlenberg will attempt to tie the school record for consecutive shutouts when it welcomes top-ranked Johns Hopkins for its homecoming game on Saturday. Senior Amanda Wong played a tremendous game in goal, making a career-high 12 saves to neutralize a 20-8 Dutch-minute advantage in shots and record her 3rd career shutout. Wong denied 2 great scoring chances in the final 2 minutes of regulation and then again in the first overtime. Her 12 saves were the most by a Mule goalie in a scoreless tie since 1991. Muhlenberg's best chance to score came off a corner kick with less than 10 minutes to play. Senior C.J. Gratzner and sophomore Gabriela DeFrutos got off consecutive shots on goal, but the Lebanon Valley keeper turned both away. And finally, junior field hockey player Kaylee Thies was named Centennial Conference Player of the Week after helping the Mules win both games so far. For her career, Thies has 51 points on 19 goals and 13 assists. And that's all for sports this week. Now to Kevin with weather.
Thanks, Kat. So this week in the weather, Thursday is going to be nice and sunny. No clouds, doesn't look like it at least. High of 77, low of 57, 0 chance of rain. So look forward to that. Friday, going to be a bit of cloud, mostly sunny. Nice high 80, low 62. No chance of rain yet again. So look forward to these next 2 coming days. On Saturday, though, it's going to start clouding up. So, maybe wear a jacket. High of 80, low of 67. And a 10% chance of rain. On Sunday, though, it's going to start getting pretty bad. Nice clouds, some rain, high of 75, low of 63, and a 40% chance of rain. So, maybe a jacket really is something to wear. So, coming in on the next week, Monday, it's got a big chance of rain, high of 71, low of 60, 30% chance. On Tuesday, it's really gonna rain. Fairly certain about this. High of 66, low of 55, 40% chance of rain. On Wednesday, more rain, with a high of 69 giggity and a low of 55. Chances of rain at 40%. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kevin. That's all for this week's edition of MBC News. I'm Melissa Kratz.
And I'm Kat Haverkamp. Have a great week, Muhlenberg.